What are some ways in which the use of Section 112 differs between a PGR and an IPR?
I can start. So, in an IPR, you can get yourself into trouble if you have an indefiniteness issue. Whereas, in a PGR, you can actually, try to take down a claim based on indefiniteness. So that's one thing. But I think what we're more talking about are sort of written description and enablement. And in an IPR, you might have, again, a patent that claims priority, pretty far back. But maybe you have really good art, that you could use if you could break the priority chain. And so you are allowed to assert 112 in the context of breaking a priority chain in an IPR, not to directly invalidate the claims, but to break the priority chain so that you can assert art from a later date. So, it's sort of interesting because you think about not being able to do 112 in an IPR, but people have done that. And use that as a strategy to be able to bring in more art. And it's actually, a reason why one might be given like a second parallel petition at the same time. I think that's actually one of the examples given as to why you might be able to file, why one petitioner might be able to file two petitions at the same time and have some luck. And that is that if you have a question of priority and you might be able to assert different art, you can give yourself an opportunity to do so by doing that. You might be able to fit in the same IPR, that's fine too, but you might not be able to squeeze that all in. So I think that's the main way in which we see 112 come up, the priority chain breaking, and then the indefiniteness questions. The means for claims, obviously. Can be a big issue, particularly in an IPR. Those can be a real struggle in IPRs, but then also just other claims that might be indefinite. And this is another place where sort of the interplay of litigation comes in and what's being said in litigation about the indefiniteness of the claims, and that can cause problems in the IPR if you're not being careful.